First of all, huge congratulations on a phenomenal performance.
I just like the creative process of it, so I just focus on that, of just having fun making the movie, because it takes so many different people and it takes so much time to make a movie. I think it's a miracle that we've ever completed one movie, let alone make a good one.
The psychological effect of trauma on Ma and how it shatters her, how did you fully grasp that emotional state?
I just had to break it down into pieces and sort of look at each thing individually and talk with a lot of experts about it. So I talked with a trauma counselor about the effects of being in that such a small space and being trapped there for 7 years, and also with the amount of sexual abuse that she has gone through. And then I talked with a doctor about the effects of having no sunlight and having a very not nutritious diet. And then got to hang out with Jacob, and so all of those sort of pieces came together quite easily.
How did you connect with the character and the circumstances? Did you have a personal connection with it?
No, I've never been trapped. But I do understand the feeling of living in a small mindset and needing to take a courageous step outside of that into something bigger.
Ma wrestles with so many emotions, from fear and love, and to the love of her son as well. So how did you portray this range of emotions?
I don't know. I think it just sort of happens. I don't plan for any of the emotions to happen. I just, I really felt a connection to Ma and to her connection with Jack, and I just loved Jacob, and so the whole thing just sort of opened as we were shooting it.
Yes, the bond between you and Jacob was amazing. So how did you work on that with Jacob?
We just hung out a bunch. Yeah, we just played a lot of Lego. We made all the toys that you saw in room, and we just talked a lot. We just really got on really well.
What about the physical preparation for this role?
I worked with a nutritionist and was on like a very, very minimal restrictive diet, partially to sort of get wiry because she wouldn't be having a lot of food or nutrition, but also to get in the mindset of having very few options when it came to food. And I also worked with a trainer every day or every other day in order to gain, I think I gained 15 pounds of muscle before starting the movie, because I figured she'd be spending her extra time trying to be physical, trying to find a way to move around her energy while in that space, while taking care of a 5-year-old who's constantly running around and wanting to wrestle and play and is constantly carrying him.
How would you characterize your collaboration with the director?
Just a complete, beautiful partnership. Yeah, we were partners in crime with this one and sort of really worked very closely together on it, because we were both doing a lot of research about some of the same things, but I have certain knowledge of being a young woman and of being a 17-year-old girl that, you know, a man that's a parent in Ireland maybe doesn't have. So we were able to come together. I was able to learn a little bit about what it's like for him to be a parent, and he was able to learn from me what it's like to be a young woman, and we sort of collaborated on everything together.
Did your role as Mart have an emotional toll on you?
Well, you know, it's really long days making a movie, no matter what. Even if it's a comedy, it's just very exhausting at the end of the day, because we work at least a 12-hour day. So it took a lot of time to make sure, you know, you decompress, you watch some comedies, but I know it sounds crazy, but there was just a lot of laughing on set. Jacob and Lenny, our director, myself, and our DP, we all had an amazing sense of humor, and so we were constantly just breaking the tension with jokes the whole time.
That's great. What's next for you?
I'm prepping for Kong, Skull Island, doing the new King Kong.
That's nice. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Thank you so
me
much
too.
for chatting with us.
Yeah, no problem.